playing cooking a recipe. So first we come over here, then it looks like we can make something called cooked meat. Then if we click the eggs, it will create a fried egg. What if we combine them? That will create an egg breakfast. Since we're out of ingredients, let's go collect the money and go to the store. We can buy stuff here to use while we're cooking. And we can go to the farmer to plant crops. So, let's see what we can make with the cheese. We have 3 recipes with cheese and a lemon. But it seems like if we add in cheese, lemon, and a lettuce, that will create a lemon cheese salad. What about lemons? Lemons with bread and corn. We would need one more ingredient for that. Let's go back to cheese. With cheese and bread, we'll make cheese toast. Cheese, bread, and butter will make grilled cheese. Cheese, bread, butter, eggs. We can't make anything, nor with the onion. So let's go to cheese and butter. Cheese, butter, and corn will make, I do not know how to say that. Cheese, butter, and potatoes will make a cheesy potato soup. About cheese and eggs. Nothing we haven't already tried. Cheese and lettuce. Looks like nothing so far. Cheese, flour, and I think that was rice or something. Makes a cheesy rice ball. So it was rice. About cheese, onion, nope. If we click on the black dots, as you can see, there's no matching recipe. Or it will show the recipe that has been done. Since I did all for cheese, let's go to lemon. Since we've done all for cheese, we don't have to go back and look at the cheese. Cheese, eggs, and flour will make a lemon oat cake. Lemon and rice will make lemon and rice. That's all for lemon. Let's go to bread. Lettuce and bread will make a garden wrap. bread, wheat, and rice will make rice bread. Bread, wheat, and is that sugar or salt? Well, anyways, it makes seasoned breadsticks. Let's try with lettuce now. Nothing we haven't already made, it seems, with the eggs. Lettuce and flour will make a lettuce bowl. As you can see, the more we use ingredients, the less we will have to combine with others. Let's go on to the eggs. Eggs, wheat, and an onion will make soba. You can also see the amount of recipes per item that you can create. Butter and tomatoes or potatoes will make a buttered potato. Flour is its own recipe called toasted flour. Flour and wheat will make grained bread. Flour and I think that's salt will make flour tortilla. A potato will make a baked potato. Potato, I keep trying to say tomato, and salt will make French fries. Rice by itself will make cooked rice. Rice with salt will make salted rice. And salt by itself will make seasoned salt. If you go to the bag, you can see all the ingredients that we don't have or that we have. And ingredients that we have had, you will see that are grayed out, but we can still see the pictures. If we go to the recipe book, we can see all the recipes that we do and don't have. Let's go and claim some of the daily stuff and some of the regular rewards. Seems I got a new ingredient. But I do not know what they are, because some of this stuff is not in real life. Another way you can see if you're doing it instead of going from top down is going from the bottom up. Seems like blueberries will come around and you can see with the sparkles if they are done or not. Same with the mushrooms. Now, since we have a good amount of money, let's go and plant some carrots. If we get 50,000 money, we can buy an extra garden plot. We're just going to buy Max since we can't buy anything else right now. To get any animals, you first have to talk to Sarah. But to do that, you need 1 million. And you can buy other things like tomatoes for 100,000. Now, since they're done, seems like I got an egg and carrots. You can see we get different amounts based on, well, I'm not sure, but I'm guessing luck. And I got glazed with us, which gives us faster cooking. Let's go see if we can buy some more stuff, since it refreshes, I think, every 5 minutes. Well, the more stuff you add to the thing and the higher rarity, the more money you get. So like blueberries, butter, and bread, that creates a PB&J sandwich, will earn more than just the carrots, which make glazed carrots. Anyways, let's go back to this place. If you get 50 recipes, you can go in here. Let's see if we can go by the end of the video. 8, a bit more, and there we go. As you can see, you can get like different things per what you get. But I guess that was obvious. If I enter this and go to the vending machine, because it has an arrow on top, this is my station because it has an arrow. And I can see the start time both on this black thing and over there. So now we wait. While we do that, you can look at other stuff like the updates. Because apparently they have beehives and a lot of recipes, but you can see the amount over there. You can also spend money to buy a lot of different things, but this one is for starters, so after a certain amount of time, you can't get it anymore. There is also a person sitting on a throne over there. And yeah, now we just wait for it to start. Well, it seems I can get another thing because I guess I'm playing this like right when the day changes. And I can choose to equip either glazed or the red tiger. I think the red tiger will be better since it has currency as well as cooking. But let's go ahead and do the up one for this thing. Ta-da! You can also just randomly do it, but could mess you up later, because you could forget which ones you have fully done, which ones you have not. But you have 3 minutes to get the max amount of recipes per these ingredients. I got 29, and since there were no other people in the server, I win. As you can see, I earned money as well as some ingredients. My carrots are ready. I can either click this button to harvest, or I can go over to the hand and that can harvest as well. Since I got this amount of money, I'm going to buy some tomatoes and max out the plot. I'm also going to come and get some animals. I can buy a pig for 800,000, or I can stick with the chicken. Since there are 3 spaces, I'll go ahead and buy all for the chicken. But I'm also going to buy some more garden plots, as many as I can get, and fill those up with the alien plant, since I can buy that. Can I buy any more for the animals? I can buy 1 more slot, which means I can buy another chicken. Now, let's see, can I buy some more stuff in this shop? I can. To get some fish, I need 10 million to get any fish. Looks like I have more berries. Now, let's go and try to make some stuff. Can make a distilled shadow moon. So I guess that potion type thing was called a shadow moon. Now I'm going to try to get 50 so we can see what's in the other area. Well, 50 recipes at least. You can only make stuff with 5 ingredients because that's how many slots there are. Maybe they'll change that in the future, but for right now, that's how it is. And as soon as you click on something with the new thing, as you saw, the new goes away. If you want, you can go ahead and skip to when I have 50 recipes, or you can watch as I try to figure out the recipes, because it might take a while to get 50. And since I have no one playing with me, I don't exactly provide the best comedy. Nor do I think I would if I have another person to talk to. Because Jack sometimes doesn't like talking online, which is understandable. It's his choice. Well, if you click these, like the things in the recipe slots, you can actually go ahead and unequip them. Or if you go over and click the ones in the inventory, it has also unequips them. I may not go through every option, but you can while you play. Or you can find another video that does that, if that's what you want. And since I have 50, I can go over. I'm going to check the ingredient shop first so I don't run out. And I can go to the hinterlands, if that's how it's called. You can collect these water things for rewards. There are daily quests, like if I get 5 piggies, I get 200 coins. If I go to the lumberjack, I can see that if I get that I can get the pickleborn primalborn essence for 1,200 coins, or a mystic bloom for 4,000, as well as some other things. There's a water drop right here, so I'll go ahead and collect that. These give you a speed boost, and I get whatever I collect in here, but only one. So this is a great way for someone who doesn't have fish yet to collect fish, or whatever ingredients they also don't have. Let's see what happens if we open this. We get a lot of coins. Now if I go back to the start, I haven't completed any of the quests, so I can't get any of those. But I could get a base ingredient pack, if that's what I wanted. Or I could save up for something like a wild heart shard or an egg. Now if I exit, still the same place, I can buy upgrades over here to increase the growth speed or dish sale value. And what was the other thing? It was passive money. Let's go ahead and collect that since it was free. Over here, I can buy some stuff if I could afford it, like some mushrooms or some trees. Over here is a pet store, which seems to refresh randomly with different eggs. Over here is an ingredient pack you can buy whenever, if you have money. And yeah. I guess that is all for today. I might make more videos about this game in the future, but that's up in the air for right now. But I will go ahead and collect all the ingredients and have a great day. Bye.